So, ladies and gentlemen, we were in the lab and we ended up finding some heat out of the 3-4 bear, which we're going to go on ahead and show you. Instead of practice, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys just in live game just to change it up a little bit. So, let me go to options. Let me turn off. Where settings at? Turn off play clock. Game options. Minimum clock time. Play clock off. Okay. So for this blitz, you want your fastest guy at your middle linebacker spot because he's the one who's going to be screaming for you. So we're going to take a look and see who's our fastest linebacker. We have 86 speed right here. We have 87 with Von Miller. Jeez, bro, they have Von Miller screaming in this game, huh? So we're definitely going to go with Von Miller right here. I'm going to put Von Miller to be there. And again, this is the same concepts. I done went ahead and just tried in different many formations and just tried a whole bunch of stuff to see what it is I can get. And I really wanted to go on ahead and get... you should always put pass rush on aggressive at all times. But really wanted to get something out of 3-4 bear. And after trying for close to an hour, finally found something. So first thing you want to do is you want to base the line. And then I tried everything. I tried pinching, crashing my whole defensive line. And what I noticed that when we move our linebackers to the right, our middle linebacker lines up right over these A gaps right here. Nice and tight. He just lines up beautifully over. So, okay, I like that. I like that. That means he can definitely come screaming from there. So we're just going to blitz him. We're going to QB contain. We're going to crash our D-line to the side of the gap he's on. So he's on the left side, so we're going to crash our D-line to the left. Now, this right here is the most important job right here. You have to use this guy right here. You see this guard, number 72? You have to get his attention. You have to come down and then out. Because if you do not get his attention towards you, he will pick up the A-gap that we are trying to send. Now, this is only sending 4. It's probably not going to work the first time. It's going to make me look bad. I did move him out of position a few times. We're just going to go on ahead and try and come down. And he came through but got picked up on the opposite side. Okay, so let's no huddle that. So, again, we're going to... I'm sure me moving him out of position has a lot to do with that. So, we're going to base the line. We're going to shift our linebackers to the right. You see how he keeps on going up to the right? He always lines up on this left side. Because if he goes over here, it's on the right side. And we don't want that. We want him right over here to the left. We're going to... And look at he's even out of position too. We're going to crash our D-line to the left. And then we're going to use this guy. We're going to come down right here. Get our... What the hell was that? Why did that defensive lineman... I mean, that offensive lineman... just completely... Wow. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all probably seen it. All right, baseline, shift our linebackers to the right. Crash our defensive line to the left. We're going to re-blitz the guy right over the middle right there. And we're going to come down, get this guard's attention. And just like that, we have ourselves an A-gap. The blocking was like really, I guess the no huddle really messed that up. But you can see we got the guard's attention. That's the most important job, 72. You see how he's paying attention to us? And then we're going to go back up in coverage. But by that time, it's just too late. And you're only sending 4. So the coverage is pretty damn good. You got zones all over the field. And we're only sending 4, getting an A-gap, looping around just like that. So again, we're going to come out in the exact same formation. We're going to come out in 3-4 bear and cover 3. I'm sure you can do it in any formation you want. You can do it in cover 2. You can do it in, let's try cover 2. So we're going to baseline. We're going to shift our linebackers to the right. We're going to crash our D-line to the left. We are. Why does this? Like, he's supposed to be like right here. Like, and you're supposed. What the hell is going on here? They're not even lining up right. I don't freaking know. But yeah, you're gonna crash your D line to the left. You're going to QB contain. Okay, this guy's blitzing over here where he wasn't on the previous play. So we'll just bluff blitz him. So this is still sending 4 right here. So if you do come out in cover 2, you're going to have to, you know, put him in any zone you want. But let's put him in a flat. Hard flat. Or curl flat and then just shade down. And then we're just going ahead and put him in a hook. Okay, so we got to take this guy's attention right here. We're going to come down. And we got ourselves an A gap again. So just like that, we are able to go on ahead and get an A gap coming around right through with pretty damn good coverage behind it. Now, the reason why I don't set up any zones or anything like that, just so you guys can pretty much just see the pressure, is that I can't, you know, tell you or suggest what zones to try and do. It all depends on your opponent's formation. You know, if they have a whole bunch of quad, you know, if they're in, you know, shotgun quads bunch and, you know, that left side is open, then, you know, you don't want to put a hook zone or anything like that. You want to try and prepare for the flats, you know, so you just adjust your zones accordingly. You know, and I've been telling you guys this in pretty much, you know, every blitz that I put out, that you want to, what the hell, why are we about to, that better not be a safety. Okay. So again, we're going to show you guys one more time. We're going to come out in 3-4 bear, and we're going to come out in cover 3. So you're going to base the line, shift your linebackers to the right, crash your D line to the left. We're going to re-blitz that linebacker right over the in between that gap right there. And then we got to make sure we come down, take this guy's attention right here, and bam, once again, another A gap screamer, just like that, coming from the left side. Now, there is a way to make it come from the right side. To me, it's not as consistent as the left, but to switch it up, you know, if a good player, if you catch a good player off guard with a blitz, you might catch him like once, but you can't continuously spam the same blitzes this year, because they're going to ID the mic, they're going to slide protect, it's going to get picked up, and that's obviously something you don't want. But, and again, you guys can try working on your own blitzes. Look how we got stacked over here to the right. Maybe if you re-blitz somebody in the right side, you know, try it out, try different variations of it. You know, by no means don't let the blitz stop with my adjustments. You know, try other things. I have yet to try blitzing these guys on the right side over here. Maybe, you know, we'll get A gap and edge. I don't know. I haven't tried it. This is just what I've gotten so far. But let's go ahead and show you guys how we're going to try and get it from the right side in case they start slide protecting and stuff like that. So we're going to base the line. We're going to shift our linebackers to the right. But this time, we want them lining up. You have to move him up just a little bit, just so he's now lined up on the right A gap instead of the left. So we want to move him just a little bit. Okay, now he's in that right side A gap. So now we're going to crash our D line to the right. And you want to use her this purple. Definitely remember to use her the purple, because if you use her these two guys, they're too close to the offensive lineman. He doesn't really pick you up. But this guy, if you come down and you hold that lineman correctly, he's going to pay attention to you. And then you're going to go ahead and get B gap on the opposite side. So if they start slide protecting to the left, you can go on ahead and ever so subtly just move them an inch, probably where they don't even realize it. And they slide protect to the left, and then you're coming from the right side just like that. So definitely a, you know, little blitz that we ended up finding. Again, we're going to, actually, let's try it. We're going to baseline. We're going to shift our linebackers to the right. We're going to crash to the left. We're going to re-blitz our linebacker over there. Let's try blitzing this guy just to see what type of pressure we get. So let's re-blitz him, and let's put him in that purple he was supposed to guard out there. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we still get, and it actually got picked up sending more, which makes no sense. Blitz got picked up sending more, where when we sent only 4, it manipulated the line to where they didn't get picked up. I don't know. They're down to 1 remaining. But just a blitz to maybe mix in on like a 3rd and long, when you know they're going to try and have as many routes there as possible. You know, out of this playbook, I'm going in 3-4 odd, to send, you know, the dual edge, the right edge, left edge, the B gap that I showed you guys earlier. I'm coming out in dollar to try and get some blitzes. But if it's like a long situation and you know that if it's 3rd and 17 and they need a big play, then I would definitely come out 3-4 bear. Go ahead and try to send this just to try and have this screamer and catch him off guard. So again, baseline, shift the linebackers to the right, crash D lineman to the left. We're going to re-blitz him, and he kind of just moved over to the right by himself. So make sure, you know, he's on the side where you want him to blitz. And then we're going to QB contain, and then we need to catch this lineman's attention right here, and he's just screaming. Got picked up at the very last second, but you know, still he met the quarterback. It was just too damn late. Von Miller, he already entered his death, his doom. And that middle is just wide open for him. And again, the coverage is, you know, pretty good. And once again, I can't stress this enough. By no means, if you run this and it gets picked up, you know, don't think that the blitzes are terrible. You're just playing good people who know how to pick up blitzes. But majority of people, honest to God, don't even know how to use the ID to Mike feature. So for the most part, majority of the time, you're going to get away with sending blitzes. But if you face somebody good, you know, if you were to face me and you sent this blitz and you catch me off guard with it because I've never seen it, I'm like, okay, what the hell? But the very next time you come out in it, it's like, okay, I'm pinching my line and I'm IDing the mic and I'm IDing him, you know, to pick it up. But when you do that, that sets off other things. Then you can mix it up. You know, if I pinch and ID Von, I'm positive if I blitz this guy on the far outside, he's going to come in because I'm pinching. And they're going to pick up Von as well. So, you know, it's a chess match at that point. But, you know, just to go on ahead and, you know, play your casual mutt player that wants to go on ahead. You know, little Timmy who wants to log on, who doesn't know about ID to Mike and don't really slide protect, which is about 70% of the people you play. Because I'll be honest, like 70% of the people I play, one, I don't face any blitzes. They don't know how to stop blitzes. You know, they're like, you know, they're not that great. So those are the people we want to Goomba stomp. We want to beat. We don't want to struggle though. We want to blitz those guys. And even the good players, you know, you might catch them off guard or two, but then they're just going to start picking it up because again, there's no double B gap. How I found in nickel strong 2 years ago. Last year, there's no nickel blitz because of IDing the mic. You know, all these blitzes get picked up, but still, just to change it up, quick little B gap for you guys that does a pretty damn good job of coming in. Let me know if it works. Like, let me know your thoughts, man, on the blitzes in the comments section. I ask you guys, you bastards never do it. Like, if you find another way to make it more successful, you know, let me know. You know, by all means, let's put all our minds together and see if we can come up with a better version of it. You know, maybe you can find a way somehow sending 3. Maybe you can send 5 with really good coverage and make it more effective because you got edge along with the A gap, and now they have to pick and choose, you know, which one to try and stuff like that. So leave in the comment section, man, your thoughts and opinions on it. Is it working for you and things like that, man? Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're going to go ahead and be signing out. Peace.